Hey guys, Chief over here. Today I'm going to be showing you some Mganga jungle gameplay. And why I decided to go Mganga jungle was because he received a pretty decent buff in the latest patch. The buff which he received was that now he has triple bomb on his S1, and also the AP ratios have been scaled up a lot, which makes him pretty OP in the early game as well. He was always OP in the late game anyway, so that doesn't really matter right now. So in this game I decided to go for Benevelonce instead of Rias because they have a rock and I'm really scared that rock can one-shot me, so I go for the Benevelonce instead of the Rias in this game. And also the enchantment which I'm using in this game is Forest Wanderer, but I would prefer you guys going Devil's Awakening instead of Forest Wanderer. The only reason I went Forest Wanderer in this game was because I don't know, it gives you a lot more health and gives you the movement speed after the battles. So I really prefer going for the Devil's Awakening on Mganga because I don't really feel the damage coming out from the Forest Wanderer room. So here we start in this game we start from the blue side because obviously I'm Mganga, a mage jungler, and obviously need my mana. So we end up ganking the dragon lane, but the rock, I don't know what the rock was planning to do over there. He just poked my arrow a bit and just went back into the tower, which is actually a pretty good thing for us. We can end up getting the wave as well as the bird. Now since I know that Rock is playing very passive this game, so I just decided to go immediately for the dragon. So my team follows up with me. So now we just take dragon really quickly, and now the Rock comes again from his buff. And now that we have a good team fight and the Rock actually focusing on the mana instead of me, so I decided to capitalize on that and use my whole ulti on him, put 5 stacks on him and just go on him. But now Errol decides to go in again, and then even we decide to follow up on him, and then we end up getting a triple kill out of that. It was really well played by Errol. It was a nice call by him going in. Now this Lubu comes in from the DS side and tries to kill on me, but then we are just too OP. We just got a triple kill before that. So we had the Gillet Breeze as well. That's why he did very less damage to me. Now we end up getting that tower as well due to that. So now what we really must be doing is that, like, go back into jungle and just get some farm, get some more gold. I don't know why this Violate was trying to leech my gold. And also this Violate was really flaming me a lot during the chat, during the selection process, because he thought Mganga jungle is very troll. So I'm just going to speed up this part because watching jungling is just really boring. So I'm just going to be done with my jungle clear in almost 5 seconds. And also Mganga jungle clear is not very slow, it's pretty decent. We finished the jungle at around 1:30. So now there's nothing really much to do on the map because there's no objective left. We've got the bottom tower. So now I really want to be taking the top tower because it's almost 5 minutes and we should be starting to poke them so that we can just get the tower without any resistance. But then none of my teammates want to go for tower right because there are no minions as well, so that's not really worth going in just for the kills without any minions. So I just decide to go mid again and try to lead some gold. And then Rui was trying to defend it. I really thought I would be able to kill Rui. I had 3 stacks on her and I really thought my ulti would be able to kill her. But sad life, we wouldn't be getting the kill today. So now we again go back into the jungle clear while my whole team is fighting. I really should be in the fight, but I should be in the jungle. I prefer to be in the jungle more than being in the fight when I'm really behind on a jungler like Mganga. You really need the late game for people like Mganga. Here I got too greedy. I just went in for the Joker kill and Rod just ends up killing me. That was my bad. I really shouldn't have gone for the Joker kill. He was out of my range anyways, so that was completely my bad. Please don't do that. Don't overextend when you are a jungler like Mganga. This is what I was telling. Rod can one-shot me, that's why I was gonna go for the Benevelonce instead of Rias. And also Benevelonce is not bad on Mganga because it also has the burn effect, which will really work well and sync up with your S1 and S2. And also before I move on, I just tell you the combo, Mganga basic combo. It's S1, S2 and then keep auto attacking until you get 5 stacks. And then immediately use your ulti. The burst damage is going to be so much from your ulti that the opponents won't even expect that. So I just take my blue buff now and decide to go for the sentinel because Rock is not really trying to contest for the sentinel, so it's a free sentinel for me. So I'm just going to be taking my sentinel now, but Marja ends up stealing it. That was my bad. I didn't have my punish and I didn't really want to risk going in too deep. I don't know why this Violate was going in so deep against Rourke and Marja. But at least it's a good thing because we have a good engage. All four of my other teammates come in and we get a double kill. We might also get the Lubu now. Yes, we get the Lubu as well. And then we are decide to go in further. We are really overextending in this fight. But then I think we might do, yes, we get the kill on Marja as well. See, this is why I'm telling you. This Mganga S1, S2 is such a broken combo. The S2 you really should be trying to use the S2 on your teammates rather than do it on enemies, because you can just auto attack to get stacks on enemy, but then you can use the S2 to heal your teammates. I really wanted to take tower, but Rui ends up using the ulti, and I was really scared that Rourke will again come and one-shot me, so I decided to back off. And even Maloj is pretty low, so even we decided to back off now. And we also get the middle tower due to the minions, because we just had a really good fight at top. Now I just decided to go back into my jungle clear once again. And since my my blue buff was coming like pretty soon, so I just go back into that. And as you can see, I got the parrots. I got my third item at 730, which is actually pretty juicy. I already have a 5 kill lead over the Rourke. So now actually I think we can take top tower, because bottom tower is done, and we also have the mid tower, and we also have the wave crashing in on top. We can also get the kill, so I decided to go top in this fight, this gank. I immediately used my ulti because I wanted to secure the kill on Rui. I don't want her to bring in more people using her ultimate. So we just get the kill on Rui. Also we get the kill on Lubu because of the burn effect which Mganga has. And as you can see, what I did that was like I'm just trying to continuously use my S2 on my teammates. It actually really helps them a lot, because the continuous health regen which you get from the S2 is really great. It actually gives you a lot of sustain, and as we know, Maloj and Errol are all about the sustain. It's not about the one shot, it's about the sustain, how long you stay in the fight. So now I really should be going back into my red buff, but then my teammates just deciding to recall through, and I just decide to go back. I really wanted to fight over there, but since my teammates are recalling and they are on all low, I'll just go back to the jungle now. And yes, I get the red buff pretty easily. And as you can see, the Violate is really behind, and he fed a lot in the early game as well, and flaming me for nothing. So the Rourke decides to invade my blue buff, even though it's not going to be coming in for another 30 or 40 seconds. And it's going to be a pretty good team fight for us, this one, because we already have 3 stacks on us, and I'm just continuously healing everyone in my team. Lubu decides to come way too deep, and then Errol and I decide to just kill him. He just came way too deep. I'm just continuously giving all the stacks to my teammates because they have to sustain in the fight. You have to see how long the Maloj sustained in the fight, and Maloj and Errol sustained in the fight. And because of my S2, they're still almost at around 90% HP. It's all because of my S2. The S2 is really very underrated, and it's actually, you should be using it as much as you can. Now I just, since I was in the tower, I just decided to use my ulti because I really thought the tower would kill me, but then the tower really didn't do a lot of damage to me this time because, well, I don't know why the tower didn't do that much damage to me. So now we just decide for the tower dive, but then we could have killed Lubu. I really tried to kill Lubu. I just used my ulti at the last second before he was teleported back to the base. So it's not really a bad fight for us. We got the second tier tower, and also we are farming up a lot. We are taking up all the buffs and the creeps as well. So now I don't really have mana right now, so I'm just going to be bleaching the top lane and just waiting for my blue buff to come. I really wanted to take the DS right now because the Rourke was dead, and I can see all of them being in the bottom side of the map. Me and Valen could have tried to take the DS, and yes, Mganga can tank for the DS. He's pretty tanky as well. So because I already have the barrels in, I really wanted to take the DS right now. I am continuously keeping pinging it, but since my teammates want to go for the dragon, so I decided to rotate over for the dragon. So we might be able to get this dragon pretty easily because I have my punish up as well, and there's not really a major contest from the opponents. And as you can see, I'm just trying to use my S2 on top of every teammate. And Maloj had a really great ulti over here, and even now the follow-up by Errol and Amli was great, but then Rui played absolutely beautifully. Rui had a really great S1, and all 3 members of the team had to teleported back to the base. It was really well played by Rui. So this is the annoying thing about Rui. You can always, you can always overextend and still be back safe. I don't know why my Val was overextending again, going 1 versus 1 against the Joker. He really shouldn't be doing 1 versus 1 because all he has been doing in this game is feed. And yes, we do get the kill on Joker. And we get the kill on Joker as well. Now I'm overextending a bit because the Marja and Rui were on me, or I have the forced action Rui now. I'm just going to be ulting and killing her instantly. Did you see the melt over there? I just had forced action, immediate ulti, and we get the kill on Rui as well. And for some reason, I don't know how my Val ended, but he still ended up dying and ended up feeding again. So now is the perfect time for us to take the DS because we had a very successful fight like just 5 seconds before, and it's like Rourke is not going to be there to contest for it. So we just get a Spirit Sentinel and keep farming. Go back to my buff as well. So this is what I'm telling you. This is what Mganga shines in the mid-late game. You can see like they do 0 damage to me and I'm doing a lot of damage to them. And also I'm healing a lot. I already have 8 kills at just 12 seconds, 12 minutes. Now I really wanted them to not fight and go with the Drake in the bottom lane, because Drake in the mid lane is almost usually a waste. Never put Drakes in the mid lane because it's always a waste in the mid lane, because it's really hard to push from the mid lane. So I just decided to go to the bottom lane and put a Drake over there. And I'm hoping to engage because if we have the lead, we have the Drake, we also have the buff, and we are also really ahead in the gold. We really should be trying to finish it really early. And also this matchup is really great for us. Mganga does great against Rourke. Rourke doesn't have much magical defense, he just has the physical defense shield. So Mganga against Rourke is a pretty good matchup for us this time. So we engage and we keep engaging and just keep giving the shield to my teammates. As you can see, I have 4 stacks on me right now, and I'm just giving the shield to my Amli. And so we can just end up taking the game. It was actually a pretty easy game. It was an easy game, this one. Mganga jungle is really broken if you know how to play him, and if you play him using with levels of Awakening, it's more broken than using the force on the though. So as you can see, I don't know why I didn't get MVP in this match, because I think I did a great job, but Amli did a better job than me, I guess. We have the same KDA. Yeah, we have the same KDA, 14.5 and 14.5. So it doesn't really matter. If you guys learned something from this video, please like, share and subscribe to the channel, as I have a giveaway coming up at 150.